With the acceleration of commercial space activities, space tourism has become a not-so-distant dream for many of us on Earth. Today, we're going to show you our research on designing a spacecraft to transport the first humans to Titan.
Before we move on, here is a short introduction to who we are.
In this video, we will cover several considerations such as the spaceship's life support system and procurement of fuel. The life support system satisfies the basic needs of humans by supplying sufficient oxygen, food, and water. Next, due to storage and mass constraints of fuel in the spaceship, we will not be able to travel directly to Titan without refueling. Hence, a sustainable fuel system must be developed to ensure that the spaceship is able to reach its destination.
We have also created a sustainable waste management system, which we will talk about more later in the video.
Since a journey of such great length in space has never been completed by humans before, we require a revolutionary technique to have sufficient fuel for the trip. Hence, our team has decided to create gas station-like points in space to refuel the spaceship with liquid hydrogen. Well, you may ask, how will this system be implemented? Well, prior to the launch from Earth, Bussard ramjet tankers will be deployed to Mars, Jupiter and Saturn respectively, where they will orbit the planets and collect hydrogen to store as fuel using their electromagnetic fields. After the tankers have sufficient fuel, the spaceship will be launched and conduct close approaches from planet to planet where the tankers are located, finally landing at Titan. If necessary, more planets will also be having stations built there too.
Hydrogen and oxygen will be supplemented by water electrolysis. When electrolysis is carried out, water molecules will be split into hydrogen and oxygen gas. As leaving hydrogen in the air in a spaceship could be potentially dangerous, hydrogen can be used as fuel to power the spaceship's communication systems, life support systems, computers, appliances, and more. Heat and water will be released from hydrogen as fuel as hydrogen will recombine with oxygen, so there is not much water loss. Water and freeze-dried food will be packaged and stored on the ship. For supplementary food, space farming can be implemented. The waste management system utilizes a natural biological process to break down human waste into a dehydrated, odorless, compost-like material. Then this compost-like material is converted into biodiesel or heat energy at the microbial energy production system. Once the grinding system inside the toilet converts feces into a dry, odorless material, it will be transferred to a digestion tank containing thousands of different microbes. The microbes inside the tank will then biodegrade the powdered human waste to generate carbon dioxide and methane. Carbon dioxide is extracted to culture green algae for biofuel using high pressure and membrane, while methane is stored for later use. These biofuels can then be used to power generators to supply electricity to the human colony on Titan.
Also, plastic waste produced during the journey will be used to create radiation shields for the spaceship using the process of compacting trash developed by NASA. In this process, compaction happens to turn plastic waste and other non-biodegradable waste into small heat shields. Research still needs to be conducted into the final working of this process.
In the spaceship, there will be 6 medically trained astronauts, as well as 22 men and 22 women. The 44 people will be put in a medically induced coma, also known as MIC, to reduce the use of precious supplies such as food and water. The 6 astronauts will remain conscious to administer to them, as well as deal with any problems in the spaceship. If the vital symptoms of one of the 44 people start to show signs of deterioration, they will be woken for a short period of time, then put in a coma again. So, this is how we believe the spaceship that will be able to take us to Titan would be like. With our revolutionary fuel procurement system, life support system, and waste management system, our spaceship would ensure a comfortable 7-year journey for the soon-to-come human colony on Titan. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation.